Hey, what's up everybody? Hope you're all doing great and having an awesome day as always. So we have another update here on the incoming new Predator movie, Predator Badlands. So this article is titled, Predator Badlands will have the Predator as its hero. The creature is front and centre. This is the next film that's directed by Dan Trachtenberg, again the director of Prey, and here we have an image of him, but here in the foreground, blurred out, we can see the back of a predator's head. I don't get a good look at the face, but you can see the dreadlocks. So let's skip past this rambling for SEO. Where does the actual thing start? Right, so Trachtenberg has something very different planned. In 2025 we will see the release of Predator Badlands, as well as another film in the franchise that he shot simultaneously in secret. I think that what they're talking about is the animated movie that's coming out as well. So I thought there was two real movies, but apparently it's this one which is a live action film and the other's an animated film, which may be cool as well. We'll have to wait and see till we get some more info about that. But for now we're talking about Predator Badlands. So it continues, which isn't exactly a follow-up to Prey, but a future set tale taking place on an alien planet. I do like the sound of that. That's what I want for a new movie. And most importantly, it brings a very different kind of Predator protagonist, the Predator itself. The creature is front and centre leading the charge, Trachtenberg grins, speaking to Empire in the Andor Season 2 issue. He's still badass, but there's something there that touches you emotionally too, creating a character you connect with, but are also super intimidated by. Has been challenging but exciting. The idea, he says, comes from a desire to find another essential piece of cinema that does what Prey did spiritually, pushing the franchise's boundaries, letting us root for a hero we rarely get to root for, but in a different way. And that transformed into this big idea of rooting for the Predator. Finally, the ugly mother effer's day has come. So, I don't know how to feel about this really. What this reminds me of, straight away after reading this, is how the Scar Predator ended up being sort of a good guy by the end of the first AVP, didn't it? And also the Wolf Predator from AVP Requiem, because he was a bad guy but a good guy at the same time. So on the one hand, I think it worked well in those movies. I wouldn't say I'm not keen on it, but I prefer the Predator to be the bad guy. I always think that's a lot cooler, like the first one especially. Right, let's continue. While audiences will be asked to emphasise with Badlands' dreadlocked hunter, there will be humans in the mix too, notably Elle Fanning. I'll have to look her up because I don't actually know who she is. I'll have to see if I've seen her in anything. Who will play more than one character. She faced intense challenges on this movie, dramatically, physically, logistically, Trachtenberg teases. A Predator-led and multiple Elle Fannings get us to the chopper ASAP. Ugh, cringe. And I think it just says more about it in their upcoming preview. So yeah, that does remind me of the Predators from the AVP films, because they start off as bad guys, but then they are basically protagonists themselves, towards the second half of those movies. But I will say, I definitely do prefer when the Predator is the bad guy, but I am open to having my mind changed, as it would be cool to have something different here and there to mix things up. Something I would like to see is, if the Predator is a good guy, I hope that for once the Predator doesn't die and wins for a change, because I think it's getting a bit tiresome now, isn't it? It's a bit lame how every time the Predator gets defeated, he's not the Predator, is he, if he dies every time? And also, this is a couple of days older now, but we also have another update for the incoming new Alien TV show, Alien Earth, which I'm kind of excited to see how that turns out as well. So it says, Alien Earth, watch the first footage from the first ever Alien television series. So if we scroll down, there's actually another very short teaser for Alien Earth, so let's play that.
This ship collected specimens on faraway moon.
So yeah, that's literally it. Very, very brief. It's 7 seconds. But let's have a look through it and see if we can unpack what they show here. It's very brief, but there are some details that are worth taking a look at. So first of all, this is set on Earth, hence the name Alien Earth. These mountains, they kind of remind me of the opening of Prometheus. If you remember the beginning of that film, it has those beautiful like mountainscapes and like a big lake through it, I think. And I actually remember when I saw Prometheus in the cinema, I watched it in 3D, and those like mountain ranges, they looked amazing in 3D. It looks like you was actually there almost. It's a strange thing to see. Right, yeah, carrying on. So we got this landscape. Here we have the inside of a ship, which looks very Alien 1 or Alien Romulus-esque, all this like sort of machinery and the kind of industrial grimy look of it, or very darkly lit as well, and yeah, like a dim red light here. This does remind me of Alien Romulus a lot. Oh yeah, here it's these they look like divers or soldiers or something, like coming out of the water, about to enter this cave. So I wonder if there's like an alien in this cave, and maybe they're Weyland-Yutani or something, and they're coming to contain it or something. Kind of a funny little interesting gimmick it looks like they've gone for, which I've seen people mention, is that where we just see the silhouette of these people rising up, they kind of look like xenomorphs themselves, don't they? Because yeah, they're in like all black, so you can't really see that much detail, but it sort of looks like the body here. But then look at the top of their helmet, it kind of looks like if you picture an alien's head, don't you? And then these little things coming off them kind of look like the tubes coming out of the alien's back. So I think that's quite a nifty little gag they've gone for. That reminds me of, if you remember the start of AVP1, where that satellite comes into view from the shadows and it looks like a silhouette of an alien queen, doesn't it? But then it's revealed it's just a satellite. This kind of has that kind of thing going for it as well. I do like little things like that, but see, as they emerge more, it becomes more obvious that they are people. But I think that's to like kind of trick you. When you first see it, your mind will think, are those aliens? But they're not. I think this woman here is a synthetic, I believe. I'm not sure she's the main character or something. I don't really know that much about the story. They've not really said that much, but I think she's the main character, and like she has like a child's mind in an adult synthetic or something like that. This I do like. It's that that classic, not classic. Well, you know, the standard Earth, but it zooms out and then it's actually in the alien's dome. I do like that a lot, actually. I think that's pretty cool, that little thing they've done there. You see the Earth, and then the alien, he pulls his head back and it's a reflection of the Earth in the alien's head dome. That's a pretty cool little trick. Something this xenomorph here always reminds me of as well is the design from Alien vs Predator 1, like the grid alien, that sort of thing. It always reminds me of that. I'm not sure if it's the kind of the face shape as well, and the lips when they peel back, and that kind of blue hue it has on top of it as well, and a shiny black dome too. Just somebody screaming. And the alien again. Opens his mouth and the inner jaw comes out. So let's have a quick read of this article. So this is bloody disgusting. I found this on. In the wake of Alien Romulus comes the FX Hulu series Alien Earth sometime next year, which is set to be the first ever television series set within the official Alien universe. As part of a 2025 preview video from Disney+, we've got the first footage from Alien Earth this morning, which gives us a brief sneak peek at their locations and characters. One character says in voiceover, "This ship collected specimens from faraway moons, monsters. The suggestion there is that a xenomorph specimen has been brought back to Earth in the upcoming Alien Earth, which will indeed be the franchise's first installment set here on Earth." I'm not really a fan of alien stuff being set on Earth. I always thought the whole point was to stop the aliens coming to Earth, and especially when it's a prequel like this, it's like, oh, they were on Earth anyway, and it didn't really amount to anything, because the later films that set later, Alien, people haven't heard of aliens, so the aliens have been on Earth and they haven't taken over, so it kind of defies the whole point, doesn't it? Blah 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 blah. Check out the footage. Is a synopsis. When a mysterious space vessel crash lands on Earth, a young woman and a ragtag group of tactical soldiers make a fateful discovery that puts them face to face with the planet's greatest threat. So will that be a human space vessel or an alien one? Maybe a juggernaut, an engineer, horseshoe shaped engineer craft. So the series is set 30 years before the events of the original Alien. So what's that, like 2190 or something around there? Alvarez's Alien Romulus meanwhile takes place 20 years after the events of the original. So the upcoming Alien Earth deals with the emergence of the story's infamous Weyland-Yutani Corporation and the race between corporations to create new android life. That's cool, isn't it? The rise of Weyland-Yutani. Sydney Chandler is playing a character named Wendy in the series, said to be a hybrid, a meta-human who has the brain and consciousness of a child but the body of an adult. Yeah, that's what I was talking about earlier. Just a list of the actors and the footage we just watched, and yeah, so that was a little update on both the upcoming Predator Badlands movie and the Alien Earth TV show. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Thanks for watching. Make sure to give it a like if you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you guys next time.